The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. First, let us catch up with the major headlines. President Isaias Afwerki met and held talks with several leaders. Eritrea College of Medicine and Health Science graduates 252 students. Middle East leaders slams the Israeli and Saudi hosted summit on Gaza. Iceland declares state of emergency, evacuating residents over the threat of volcanic eruption. On our local news. On sidelines of the Saudi Arabia-Africa Summit, President Isaias Afwerki met and held talks with various leaders of countries' governments. Accordingly, President Isaias met and held talks with President Salva Kiir Mayardit of Republic of South Sudan, Chairman of the Sudan's Sovereign Council, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, President Brice Clotaire Alugi of Gabon, Prime Minister Ali Mohamane Lamine Zayen of Republic of Niger, Engineer Abdurrahman Al-Fadli, Saudi Minister of Environment, Water and Agriculture, and President Evariste Ndayishimiye of Burundi. On his meeting, President Salva Kiir and the two leaders talked about enhancing bilateral relations and global development, particularly find a long-term solution to the Sudan conflict. During their discussion on strengthening bilateral ties and regional developments, President Isaias Afwerki and General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan exchanged ideas for ending the conflict in Sudan, talking about the account of the negative impact that it is creating in Sudan and the neighboring countries. President Isaias also conducted extensive discussion with President Brice Oligui and Prime Minister Ali Zayen, focusing on bolstering bilateral ties as well as the situation prevailing in East Africa. President Isaias also held similar discussion with Ambassador Abdoulaye Diop, Minister of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation of the Republic of Mali, and Dr. Asmane Boguma, Speaker of the Transitional Assembly of Burkina Faso. President Isaias and Engineer Abdurrahman Al-Fadli discussed strategic roadmap of the Saudi-Eritrea cooperation in investment in agriculture, fisheries, and animal husbandry. President Isaias also met and held talks with President Evariste Ndayishimiye on strengthening bilateral relations between Eritrea and Burundi. The sessions were attended by Minister Osman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Hagos Gabrihuet, Head of Economic Affairs of the PFDJ, Mr. Nasreddin Mohammed Saleh, Minister of Industry, Ambassador Issa Mohammed Issa, and Ms. Waini Gerzgher, Charge d'Affaires at the Eritrean Embassy. Eritrea College of Medicine and Health Science today, 11th November, graduated 252 students, including 130 females, in degree and diploma programs in various fields of study. The graduates include 14 in medicine, 11 in pharmacy, 8 in anesthesia, 7 in midwifery, 7 in adult health, 6 in emergency and critical care, 4 in ophthalmology, and 1 in clinical laboratory science in degree program, and 131 in comprehensive nursing, 18 in pharmacy, 13 in radiology, 12 in environmental health, 11 in medical laboratory technology, and 8 in ophthalmology in a diploma program. Speaking at the graduation ceremony, in which ministers and senior government and PFDJ officials, Dr. Haile Mehtoun, Executive Director of the Higher Education Institutions and Research, took part, Ms. Amina Nur Hussein, Minister of Health, indicating that the government is making substantial investment in human resources development with a view to ensure multi-faceted national building process and social justice that is encouraging progress is being registered in health sector. Dr. Yamane Siyum, Dean of the College, on his part, stated that the college is working to provide basic health education based on countries' and people's priority, and that transcendent health education has significant contribution in ensuring health stability in the public and ensuring economic development. Dr. Yamane also said that college has 7 postgraduate, 8 degree, and 6 diploma programs, and 75 Eritrean lecturers and 21 expatriates. The representative of the graduates commending for the education opportunities they were provided expressed conviction to leave after the expectation of the people and the government that provided them the opportunity. Dear viewers, we'll be back with the international news shortly. Just stay tuned. Welcome back. Arab leaders and Iran's president meeting in Saudi capital Saturday roundly commended Israel's actions in its war against Hamas in Gaza, and fears among the conflict could draw into other countries. The emergency meeting in Arab League and Organizations of Islamic Cooperation comes after Hamas militants' blood October 7 attacks, and Israeli officials says it left about 1,200 people dead, mostly civilians, and 239 taken hostage. Israel's subsequent aerial and government office have killed more than 11,000 people, also mostly civilians and many of them children, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. Host Saudi Arabia confirms that the hold of the occupation authorities responsible for the crime committed against the Palestinian people, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and the Gulf Kingdom de facto ruler, said on Saturday's summit began. On our last news, Iceland has declared a state of emergency, with police officials urging residents to evacuate the coastal town of Kinvadig following an intensive wave earthquake in the southwest of the country linked to the possible volcanic eruption. Nearly 800 quakes were recorded between midnight and 2 p.m. on Friday, with the slowest at the depth of 3 to 3.5 kilometers, according to the Icelandic Meteorological Office. The statement on Friday, Iceland's Civil Protection Agency said that the magma tunnel that is forming could reach the Grandavik. But on Friday evening, the Icelandic authorities said it has been possible to tell if there were a magma might break through the surface. Magma is a mixture of molten and semi-molten rock found beneath the surface of Earth that can cause eruption when it finds a way to the surface and become lava. Dear viewers, that's all with tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. President ERi-TV met and held talks with the several leaders. Orta College of Medicine and Health Science graduates 252 students. Middle East leaders slams Israeli and Saudi hosts summit on Gaza. And Iceland declares state of emergency, evacuating residents over the threat of volcanic eruption. That is all with our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a good night.